Okay, so here we are, we're very nearly finished. The vehicle is actually running now, and I must say it is just as rapid as I hoped it would be. This is a kind of very brief rundown on where we are at the moment. Still a few things to do. Obviously, you know, there's a bit of tidying up to do, snagging list type stuff. We need to put an additional heat shield over the top of this to protect it from any potential heat coming from the top of the radiator, much like the heat shielding that's already been put on there. The radiator fan has been fitted. It sits snugly on top of the intercooler and is held in place by this bracket. Wiring runs along to the standard fan module, which is now only running one fan, so this plug is useless. This is the fan module wire from the vehicle. The fan module has been sat this way round, basically because obviously there isn't enough room down the back anymore because of all the turbo and stuff where it used to sit and the pipes that are running there. So the module sits just here on top of the intercooler. Yes, it has been tiger sealed to it, but you're not going to see that once it's behind the bumper. The bumper will not really protect it, if I'm honest. This side is the sealed side, the other side is where the plug actually goes into it. So obviously the plug comes in from the back so it doesn't get wet. The turbo itself is fitted, it's all down there. Okay, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but I'll try and show you as best I can. The turbo obviously is sitting down there. The heat blanket is now fitted to the turbine side of the compressor housing. Heat shield is on top of the exhaust manifold. Obviously we've got all the wrapping down there for the downpipe, which protects the downpipe and obviously keeps the heat inside it. This is the solenoid for the turbo actuator. I'm going to build a bracket for that so it sits around here, but at the moment it's just cable tied there, so it is usable. There's the airbox fitted with the 80mm MAF sensor fitted, all piped in down onto the turbo. The turbo itself, you can just about see the pipe coming out of it. Okay, that isn't touching the radiator, but I am going to put some tinfoil shielding there to protect it from heat. Now, when the compressed air comes out of the turbocharger, it is incredibly hot. It is at times pushing over 100 degrees. So, you know, the silver that I've gone for down there, I did consider shielding that, but I thought, well, no, because a lot of the heat needs to get out of there, not be kept in there. So I left that as it was. It then runs round, as you can see, into the intercooler. Obviously the intercooler is a rather sizable item, and then it comes round up through the intercooler and then obviously into our modified throttle body, as it should do. Okay, downpipe's all been welded now, so those clamps have been taken off. Everything is running as it should. The car is incredibly rapid. It hasn't been onto the rolling road yet because obviously I've still got a lot of snagging things to do. Engine covers still need to be finished and need to go on. Battery cover needs to be finished and go back on. The ram scoop from the back of the bumper, I am going to heat shield that, simply just to make it look pretty, because I've used odds and sods and cut off bits of pipe. So I just need to shield that from any potential engine heat and obviously make it look a little bit nicer. But again, all things that can be done on a Saturday afternoon when you've got a couple of hours to spare. This bumper has been on and off more times than you can shake a stick at, so you know it's fairly simple. Need to replace the headlights because they've been modified before, not particularly well, if I'm honest. You know, they need to be sealed properly. It was just a first attempt, a first trial. The lights themselves look spectacular at night. It's just when you're looking at them under the bonnet, they need tidying up, need doing properly, really. Okay, so there we are. Road test to come. Well, it's already been road tested and it is incredibly fast, as I've said. I will attempt to film a road test. When I eventually get to the rolling road, I'll film that too. But I'm definitely happy with what I've got.